Hey business besties, welcome back to another video. Today we are going to be talking about DNA. Yes, DNA testing. There's so many different types of DNA testing. It's not just paternity testing. There's so many DNA tests that you can offer, okay? I know most of the time it's more popular for paternity testing, but like I said, when you're in it, then you know there's so many reasons why people get DNA tests, right? So it's up to you on how you want to niche yours down. Do you want to offer everything up under the DNA scope, or do you want to niche down to just like paternity or whatever? That's your choice, right? But yeah, I just wanted to put that out there. DNA is a wide spectrum of services you can offer under that. And no, you don't need a certification for DNA. Let's just get that out the way. But I get so many questions. Let's think off the top of my head, because I've been doing these videos, y'all. I don't be really having nothing written down a lot of times. I think one time I had some stuff written down, but most of the time I do my videos off the top of my head. So let's think. People ask me, is it profitable? That's one of the main questions. How do I get started? Can I do it mobily, or do I need to have an office space? Some people question is, do you need to be certified, which I just answered. There's so many questions. Oh, how to actually do the test itself. So I do have a DNA ebook. Yes, it's 14 pages and it's full of goodies from start to finish. Why, how, when, what, all of that is included in there, including a list of companies who will send you your supplies and you can partner with, okay? So, but I still want to do this video because like I said, I get the questions all the time, and I told y'all I don't mind sharing. So let's get into, is DNA profitable? Absolutely, it is. It is very profitable. Now, your price depends on what you want to charge or what you want to make, understanding that there is lab fees involved. So, let's just go into an example. These are not my prices. I'm not telling you to price yours like this. I just want to kind of give you a visual, an example. You know what I'm saying? So let's just say you charge $200 for a DNA test. Do I suggest you charge $200? It's not up to me, it's up to you. I'm just giving you an example. So let's just say you charge $200 for a DNA test and the lab charges you $100 to process that. You walked away with a $100 fee, profit, right? Now, to me, $100 for a DNA profit, honestly, really is not bad, because if you think about it, if they're coming to you and you're not really doing nothing, the test itself, the process of doing the test only takes about 15, 20 minutes tops, you know? So, and honestly, probably not even that long. That's probably 20 minutes is factoring in them signing the paperwork and you swabbing who needs to be swabbed. So it's not a long process. So just think about $100 in 20 minutes. That's less than an hour. That's less than $100. I mean, that's more than $100 an hour, you know? So I can't stand when I be on here and like I get all messages. It's honestly distracting. So yeah. It's very profitable for the time and the process. It's easy money, right? The most tedious part of DNA, honestly, is marketing. Marketing, because if you have the companies already, the company is gonna supply you what you need. You go out here and you find your client. In return, you do the service. You send it back over to the lab, and boom, voila. And mind you, you get your payment up front. So if you're charging that $200, that client is going to come in, they're going to pay you your $200 fee. You're going to process what you need to process. And then the lab is going to send you some type of invoice, or it's going to be in your portal, and you're going to pay the lab. And then everything else is yours. So that's why a lot of people like to do DNA. That's why a lot of people like to add it. That's another thing is, do I have to have other services along with it? Absolutely not. You can do an only DNA business. Like I said, there's so many services under DNA that you can advertise and market to. Look it up. I promise you. You do not have to have a full-blown lab. You do not have to have a full office. If you want to do DNA solely alone and start that as a business first, that is a great move. As long as you're willing to put your boots to the ground and go out here and market and understand that it does not matter if you offer DNA or not, you will not get clients unless you put yourself out there to get those clients, okay? That's first and foremost. So make sure it's something that you are comfortable doing or willing to do, because if you think you're just gonna partner with some companies and people gonna be beating down your door to give you some money, it's not gonna happen. We gotta be realistic, right? you're going to have to go out there. You're going to have to figure out what your business name going to have to be. And I'm not going to give too much in this video because, like I said, I did a whole ebook, and it's not fair for the people who purchased that ebook that got all the answers that they needed and then come on YouTube and just give it away for free. That's a contradiction. And we ain't doing that. I respect people both ways. I give free information and I have a paid version of that information. So like I said, a lot of that is going to depend on you. It's not hard to market. I tell you everything in that book on how to market and where to market and who to market to. It's all there for you. But just in general, for anybody that just needs to hear it, marketing is probably the most tedious part. Is it hard? Absolutely not. Is it time consuming? Yes. But is this a great business and industry to be a part of? Absolutely. I have no regrets. I've been doing it way before there was an actual office and lab. Because it's a very profitable business and it's a very easy process to do, you know? So I always recommend people doing it. If you want to add it to your already existing business, I would definitely say yes, because once again, you don't need a certification. There is no certification. My ebook is not to certify you to do anything that you don't need a certification for. My ebook is give you step A through Z on what to do, how to do it so you can get it done. This is a business that you can start like literally right away, okay? What's some other things? We answered, do you have to do it mobily? You could choose mobile. I would say if this is the only business you're gonna do, depending on your budget, start mobily, collect the coins from there, and then get you a space where people can come to you and you can do both. If this is gonna be your only business, or if you wanna add to it or whatever the case may be, you could definitely start this mobile. It will probably be especially if you just working with a smaller budget or want to just get the feel of it before you do too much investing, definitely do it mobile. It would require the same thing mobile that you would need if you had an office. It's the same thing. It's no different. I personally have an office because I don't just do DNA. I do other services, as a lot of y'all might already know. So yeah. What else? Did I answer everything? We talked about profit. We talked about, just gave you an example, a small example of profit. We talked about, do you have to do a mobile or non-mobile? Is it worth it? I already answered that. What's some of the other questions? Like I said, I didn't write anything down. If I forget anything, y'all have questions about it, make sure y'all drop it in the comment section of this video, and I'll definitely answer it in the comments. Like I said, I'm just going off the top of my head, but I felt like it was very necessary for me to make this video because I get that so many questions about DNA. Oh, I want to get started. How do I get started? I don't know how to get started, what to do. Is it profitable? Should I add other services? It's all up to you. It's your business. Whatever you want to make your business be, that's what you have to do. You have to structure your business accordingly the way you want it to be. Like, some people is more thorough than others. Some people is willing to just get out here, jump, and start moving and shaking, and then they grow, you know, along the way. As they grow, they make the necessary changes that way. So it's really up to you, but I recommend it to anybody that's just interested in either a side hustle or turn into a really good business. I would say before you do anything, research your area, see what the competition already looks like, because a lot of times, if not to say you have to worry about the competition, to be honest, because I mean, I don't know about y'all, but I live in Georgia, and what I do is it's everywhere, all through here. So I didn't really care about who was next to me, but I did want to see what they offer, what their prices was. You know, I really wanted to kind of see what I was up against. So I was able to do my market research and find out all the necessary answers. I was able to do my pricing. I was able to get with my labs and got the ball rolling. There's a few other things, of course, like I said, they're listed in the ebook. The ebook, it's very thorough. I'm not gonna lie. I mean, you're not gonna see too many guides out here that's 14 pages long, and I'll say 13 because the first page is the cover sheet. So let's just say 13 pages full of everything. And when I say everything, I mean down to the scripts on what to say when you're reaching out, the companies itself, the supplies. It even has a video showing you step by step on what to do, because it's not a lot that you need to do. So my ebook, I'm very proud of. I stand behind it 1,000%. I feel like anybody that grab it, if you get it, you're going to be able to get this business started. Along with my ebook and your determination and dedication to your business and your consistency, you will be able to get your DNA business up and running in less than 30 days. Now you should have some type of small budget, even if you're just doing DNA, because some companies will charge you to partner with them. Not all, but some companies will charge you. You remember that. So even if you're not coming straight through the door, like with your business structure in place, if you have a name and a few other things that I'm gonna list in there, you can get this started. I promise you, right away, and start making some money. Okay. So hopefully this video helps put some ease to your mind, answer some questions that you was already thinking about. Yeah, if you have any more, like I said, let me know. So if there's anything else, don't forget, if you need the ebook, just go into my link in the description box. If you follow me on my other app, you already know, the tickety in the top, and then it's already in my stand store, along with some other great products on how to structure your business and stuff like that. I am going to be putting the forms. That was something I didn't include in the ebook. I wanted to do separate because I know everybody is not going to need the forms. Some people will, some people won't. So I am going to get those created for y'all, where y'all can just print them out and put your name on there, or, you know, do whatever you need to do and use them for your business to at least get you started. So click the description box, grab your ebook, and if you don't, like I said, I'm not pushing it. It's just a guide. If you need it, if you don't, honey, you don't have to use it. What I will say is, like I said, it's there for the ones who need it and want the how-to done for them, and all they gotta do is take everything I'm telling you and do it. And no, it's a very simple process, but because I wanted to be thorough, I didn't miss nothing. But it's also not forced upon you. When I started, I didn't have an ebook, I didn't have guidance, I didn't have pretty much anything. It took me longer to get a little started, but I got it done. So nothing is being forced. It's just there for the people who want it. I wanted to answer this video for the people who've been asking, and that's my job. I told y'all any way possible I can help, and I'm taking y'all along this journey with me. So look forward to some more YouTube videos. I'm actually starting to get into the swing of things now. Don't be looking for nothing fancy over here. Like, don't look for nothing fancy. You just getting raw, real, and the truth. Period. So until the next time, until the next video, my business besties. Peace.